Hey guys, it's Cindy over at paper.old.new. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me. I'm working on trying to get some of these projects near to their completion so that I can start new fun projects. Not that these aren't fun, but you know, newer projects. I don't know. All right, I'm going to wrap this belly band around here. I'm looking for a way to make it a little thicker. Ooh, you know what? I cut these out. Maybe this would make a fun belly band. What about this one? I'm just going to kind of go through here and randomly, I really like these odd folded. Do I want to go up on this side or down on this side? I don't know if that's long enough. Let's pick something longer than this, but not. This might be. Oops. I grabbed 2 pages. See, I'm going to have to trim it. I mean, not that that's a horribly bad thing, but. Oh, what about that one? Ooh, I like that one. Doesn't give you very much on the other side, though. But I wonder if I could kind of extend it. Oh, now that doesn't match. No, not that. What about this? Maybe. Not liking it. I mean, I'm liking this. I'm not liking that. Can you tell I really want to do one of these right here? I keep folding all these things and they're not. They're getting odd creases in them. I think I had it upside down. Let's go this way. Okay. Now, I'm going to clip it. And we're actually, I have my green ink out. So I'm going to throw some green ink on these edges just to kind of finish them off. As we go through here, I have been doing a little bit in this off camera, so as we go through here, I'll try and show you. I print this on the wrong kind of. Remember I told you guys I had that cardstock that isn't actually for laser printers and the toner comes off. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Now, I think this is some of that. You know what might be really neat is to do. I mean, it doesn't need to come all the way over. I'm not going to layer that. What about one of these? So yeah, I'm looking to get some of these projects taken care of so that we can move on to some other stuff, and I can look at adding to this list something new, something different, something fresh. But I really like how this is coming together. It's stumping me because I'm trying to stick within a color. So this one has been difficult for me to work in. Sticking within a single color is hard. I'm not even going to lie. It's hard. Has anybody out there done a color specific journal? I thought it would be a really neat idea until I got into it. And then I was like, and maybe it's the color I picked. I don't know. But it's just really difficult to kind of stay within that. Oh, look at that. Look at that mess. You see that? What I think is funny about the Fabri-Tac is if you've inked anything, can you see how it's dark green? The stuff that comes off of there? It takes the oxide with it. The you know what I'm talking about. The stamping ink, it takes it with it. Okay. So now let's be careful. We're going to glue the other side. I wanted to get something over here to break up these dots, and I want to say the dots are also on the other side, so we'll have to look at that. Something different, obviously. I'm not going to. But I want to do some of these angled belly bands, so I like these. So we'll get one in this side. And I think what I'll do is rather than I'll have a belly band in each signature, but not an angled belly band. So let's see if we can't decorate this up some. I thought this might be fun because that flower kind of mimics this, but not exactly. I just don't want it to... I don't want it to interfere with something sliding in and out of there. Yeah, if I glue that petal down. I could put it on an end and not a corner. That would work, right? Yeah, that'll work. So let's put it right there. So, anyway, we're going to get belly bands put in first. And maybe we'll decorate a few random pages just for the heck of it as we go. Because that's the other thing I want to do, is decorate some pages. That's not glued down right there. Mostly because this is where the page starts to curve. So it wants to pop up off of that curve. As you can see, I have all my lace out. I've also got some fibers over here, like fabrics and stuff. Oh, I should have put some of this under it. I need to iron these. They're all curled up because they were sewn as little tubes. That one's misbehaving also. Come on, guys. Stick for me. Okay. Now, let's go into this signature and find a spot for a belly band, maybe an up and down belly band. Like I could take one of these decorative pieces and put it like this. Oh, that's not long enough. So we need one of our longer ones. How about you? Are you long enough? You are. Look at that. Perfect. The other thing I thought about doing was kind of bumping it out a little bit and then putting... So to decorate it, fun, yeah? No? Maybe? Maybe that one? A little more contrast? No, don't like that. I have this guy. me get this guy. He's got the right colors, I think. Yeah, that's... Okay, let's clip corners and do inking or whatever we're going to do. I keep laying stuff down in this mess and losing track of it. I'm an inker and a corner clipper. Anybody else? It's just part of my... All right, so we're going to ink this one in this color. So like I was saying, it's the idea that I have to stay within a color is really hard. I think that if I had done like a book where each signature was a different color, or each, maybe even as far as each page, but the whole book being one color has been a challenge. I'll have to say I mind a challenge. I can't wait to see it done, is really, because I'm going to be able to flip. It's going to be all green and it's going to be kind of cool. And I can't wait to flip through it when it's finished. Oh, I think that, wait. I'm trying to, no, I think it goes this way. The design. Okay. So we're going to put this on here. And I think we'll go to a few pages and add some lace and trim on the edges too, because I don't have a lot. I have this green, which I'm going to add to several pages, try and scatter it through the book. So this is going to get glued down here. Like that. Just on there. So that hopefully I can still get, well, yeah, I can still get past it. So that still works. And then we're going to glue this guy down. Yeah, I found these green flowers online and I was thrilled. I was like, hey, because usually flowers aren't done in green because, I mean, that's usually the leaves. Oh, for Pete's sakes. My glue's oozing all over the place. Making a mess without me. So yeah, usually you find the flowers in all kinds of different colors and then the leaves are green. And I was worried that was going to be the case. I was going to have trouble with that, finding things to decorate with. But luckily, I found some. Okay, so that's that belly band. Let's move on to this one. Where do we want to put a belly band in here? And what do we... See, this is the kind of stuff I was doing. I was going through and cleaning up the white pages. So I have some pages like this where I stenciled green on there. We might have to do something to the back of this. There's our pocket that we did last time. I haven't done anything with these cards. Oh, that one's backed though. See, and this one, this is watercolor. So that was stencil with just this. And then this was, I pulled out my watercolors and streaked the page. That was a lot of fun. I really liked doing that. So I'm thrilled with that, how that turned out. I think maybe this might be someplace I put some lace. Right along here, maybe. Let's get our hot glue. I'm trying to make quick decisions, guys. Quick decisions. I've been practicing. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, the focus is the belly bands, but if I come to a page where I'm like, I really want to put lace on the side of that one, then we'll stop and do some lace. And maybe some buttons. I got buttons over here too. I love buttons. I think I've said that before, but I do. I love them. And I found some really cool green ones in my jar. Okay. So let's get this cut off of here. Uh-oh. Glue the pages together. It's not good. I was thinking maybe I could put the belly band on this calendar page. Oh, I kind of did. Oh, this is where I wanted to put a belly band. That's right. So I did both of the oxides and I brushed in toward the middle. So maybe this could be one of those stacked belly bands. I haven't done one of those yet. So one of those and one of these. Ooh, guys, this is fun. Okay, wait. I have a little... Are you him? No. Where's that little guy? You. Oh, you're not tall enough. Okay, it's gonna have to be a different little guy. That one's weird. I don't like that. I think it's the frame in the middle. Let's pull that off. Maybe I should do some of this. This might be fun. I've got this guy. Oh, that's really wide. I could cut it in half. Let's cut a piece out of here that is about how big? This big. This was a good size, actually. So I'm going to use this as my template so we don't have to like clear space and try and cut with my rulers and everything. So we're doing one of those stacked belly bands I did in the beach book. I'm going to clip this. Okay. I'm going to cut this in half. Let's see how straight I can cut. You ready? Not great, but I'm going to cut that in half, and then I was thinking maybe this and then this. Like that? Yeah, I think that's good. Let's clip this again. I think I clipped this with this, so to make it match. All right. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this together first. Oh, you know what? I'm going to ink this card. And I think we're going to ink it twice. So we're going to ink with the light green. Like that. And then we're going to ink with the dark green. If I can find my dauber. Oops. That wasn't what I was going for, but you know. Sometimes I wish it feels wet, and sometimes I wish after it went down you could smear it. But it doesn't smear. I mean, I guess it's a double-edged sword, because then when you get it down, you don't want it to smear. Oh, look at me. Not doing what I said I was going to do. But we're going to put this down right here. And it's a belly band, so this one gets glued to the page. All the others get glued to it. Well, glued to each other, and then the top one gets glued to the page. So this is going to get glue right there. We're going to glue that down there like that. Okay, and then we're going to glue this to here. And I have a little too much glue on there. I don't want to move it too far down because then it won't meet the top of the page. So this should be a making for my mess video, that mess I've got on here. Make sure that can still lift up in all of its places except down there. And then we're going to go right across here. I know my head's in that shot. Here, let me pull. So we're going to go right across. I'm putting it across the top of the page because I don't want to fold the belly band back. And just like that. If I was smart and I had been thinking, I would have built the belly band and then glued it down. That would be the smart way to do it. All right, so there's a belly band. Yeah, I like it. Now, it's not, yeah, okay, good. Okay, so that's belly bands in all three of these signatures. Let's move to this side. For this one, do I have dots? I do have dots. Do I have dots at both ends? I have dots at both ends. I haven't done a cross this way belly band. Maybe I could do, ooh, this might be, oh, and a bigger one. I could go across with this so it goes end to end. Does it even fit in the bigger ones? Nope. It's too small. I mean, it's too long. It's too small. Okay. What about this? Will this go end to end? It will. Okay, so let's find a spot like right there. What do you think? Here comes my daughter. Can you hear her stomping? She's coming. Okay, she came to a visit. While she was visiting, I worked on this a little bit. I clipped the corners and inked the edges so we could go ahead and glue it down. I cheated. All right, so we're going to do this belly band. These are relatively simple, and they're already kind of decorated, so the page will get decorated by whatever goes in the belly band, kind of. I don't know, at last minute, I might come back. I don't know why I did that. At last minute, I might come back and say, oh, that could really use a... Like on this one. Ooh, you know what? Maybe this one could use a button. Button, button, who's got a button? What about this button? Right there. No, I don't like it. What about this shiny button? I do kind of like that because of this. We're going to put that on the end of there. Just for fun. And I don't know if I'm putting this on upside down, but I like these holes on this side. So it's going on this way, whether it's supposed to or not. And like I said before, I know buttons add bulk, but you know what? I really like them. Okay, so there's our belly band on that page. Yay us, look at us go. All right, now let's see about this one. This, I was not sure if I should back it because it's, this vinyl wallpaper, I almost feel like it can stand up to whatever. I wonder if I could just put some of this on here. This is some trims that that is so not cut straight. Remember how I said we're not going to use rulers or anything? I didn't cut this straight. So guys, I got to trim it so that I can use it. What if we put our belly band in on the back of the wallpaper? Put that back over there out of the way. And I could just put a nice big thick wide, what did I just drop? I could put a nice big thick wide belly band on here. I am going to have to back this. This is just copy paper. Where are those? I had a whole stack of, here we go. These guys. I'm just going to glue this down on here and then cut it out, and then we'll So anyway, this was some trims, some old trims and stuff that I scanned on my scanner, and then I colorized them so that they were all green, just for the heck of it, to see what it would look like. And this is what I got. So yeah. All right. Now, this isn't cardstock, so I'm going to cut this with a knife because following that edge, I'll cut it. So we're just going to trim this off real fast. Okay. Move these out of the way. Trim this edge. Should be able to get this without having to use a knife. Now it's wet, so I'm hoping the corners will clip, but yay. Oh, it's too tall. That's funny. So after all that, I have to cut this end. Oh my gosh, it's not, well, no, the wallpaper might not be straight. Is this end straight? Because I'll cut the end that's not straight. Straighter. Why does that look so off? Guys, I don't know, my eyeballs might not be straight. So we'll put this end down, and then I'll glue on the page on the other end. Well, no, because I want to round the corners. Oop, tag on it. And this belly band can get some decorating done to it. Oh, great. Okay. Let me see if I can. I can use that for a belly band builder. Okay, and then we'll glue this down. It sticks over the top. I'll just decorate it and trim it later. Oh no! No! Maybe it doesn't stick over the top. Maybe I'll leave it alone until it dries because it seems to want to slide all over the place. Okay, we're going to leave that one alone until it dries. We put our belly band in here. Yeah, with the button. Okay, we've done that belly band. So we're going to do this belly band. And see where we find to put one here. On this one, I just splattered it. And then on the back of this one, I put some paper and the doilies, and then I folded the doilies over so it looked like this page had corners. I thought that was kind of fun. Oh, I glued this on as a pocket. And maybe we'll put a belly band on the outside of this pocket. Is this tall enough? No, of course not. You know what I could do, though? I think we're gonna. Okay, I don't need to round the edges because of what I'm gonna do with this. So we're gonna put some right along here. And right along here. And I need to find my pin because this is. This is doing the bubble thing. Okay. And we're going to kind of center this up, top, bottom, and middle. And we're going to put lace at the top and bottom. Yeah? Maybe not that lace. I don't know. Problem is, maybe if I cut this off so it's not only on some parts. And then I can put some glue and kind of bunch it. Right? I usually just stick my fingernail in there and pull it. And then if I get to the other end, because that glue dries so fast, if I get to the other end and it's either dry or, cooled or whatever, I just add a little more. And continue with the bunching. No, don't stick to me. And then cut it off. Right? Well, let's trim this as an odd corner. And then hopefully I have enough to do the bottom. I think I'm going to do this a little differently. So we're going to set this in the glue centered. And then, sorry, I centered the lace in the glue. And then I'm going to pull in each side because I have a limited amount. And I want it to be even. And I don't even think I centered it. Now that I'm looking at it, I definitely have more on this side than I do on the other side. And that's not cooperating, so let's just stick some glue on here. There we go. Kind of bunches up at the top and bottom. I like it. I'm going to trim this little piece. And there we have that belly band. So that means we got all our belly bands done, right? So let's flip back and make sure. We got one there. We've got one there. And we've got one here, right? One there. All right, so that's 3. And then in here we did just the simple. A couple of these were sort of just simple, right? This one is now glued, so we can come back and decorate it now. And this one is here. So good. Now let's see what we can put on here for decoration. So let's look at doing another one of these where we decorate. I think we're going to cut this one in closer to the frame. So far we went through and did pockets, and we even put cards in all the pockets and kind of decorated. They were just the base cards. The cards themselves haven't been decorated yet. And then we decorated the pockets. I went through off camera and did the, what you call it, the mixed media pages, which when I'm done putting this down, I'll try and show you guys. So I just want to glue, I'm going to glue all the way over to here. And then we'll find, I might be able to, since this is so big, I might be able to put something bigger on here. So slowly working our way through this one. Like I said, this one's a tough nut for me to crack just because of the color restraints. I mean, of course, I put them on myself. I'm not complaining about them. I'm just saying that's what's taking me so long. I wonder if I could put her on there. She looks kind of nice on there, doesn't she? So I think we'll put her on here. And I might put some lace or something under her, just because she's kind of sitting. I don't know, does the frame ground her enough? I feel like the Fabri-Tac is taking the, can you see that? It's taking the ink off of everything. Okay, so that and, oh, maybe some washi tape. I need my, Okay. There we go. And then she's a nice wide belly band. Oh. Some glue must have squeezed out, yeah, from that frame. Now I have to go through and find anywhere I've put one of these frames and go over it with some polyurethane. So that's all of our belly bands. Let's see about getting some more lace in here. I don't want to put lace there now because I have put a belly band there, and if I put lace here, it'll block me putting something in. Look at him. I actually want to do... I could hang it over. Yeah, like that. Okay. So, starting here, I'm just going to use... This is so thin, this seam binding or hem facing or whatever is really thin. So I usually just... The middle of the strip has flowers that are semi-solid. So I put a swirl of glue down the middle, and then hopefully that's enough to hold. Let me get this. Okay, and then I'm going to put a strip, a line right down here to hold the edge. And then we'll cut it. Let's use my odd angled arm. Okay. Yeah, and that sticks off the other side. I like it. All right. And then we'll do, I think we'll actually, I'm not a symmetrical person, so I don't know if I want to do this on both sides. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I don't. So we are not going to put that down that side. I think it would be fun to put lace on one of these little pages. Don't I have some in the middle? Or here. Yeah. I'm going to put one on here. I'm risking the whole strip. I don't normally do that because I feel like it cools too fast, but I think we can do it. There we go. All right. What do I do with my... All right. That's another piece of lace. Ooh, I've got rickrack. Forgot about this. I don't know that I like... I don't want it there. All right, we've started. There's no turning back now. Yay! Should we do it down both sides? I know I said I'm not symmetrical. Oh, I've got to fold. I have to flip it over. I don't want to mess with that. Should I do it down both sides? I think I will, just because they have the same cardstock and everything. And they will both have lace, but it's going to be different lace, I think. assuming I can find some more green lace. That would be my problem, is finding green lace. My daughter has a soccer game today, so I have to keep an eye on the clock. I was kind of glad this one was an evening. I mean, it's going to be a little bit cold and that sort of thing, but as far as interfering with morning church and all that, it was really nice to not have to worry about it. Not that I do worry about it. I usually just am like, we might be a little late or whatever. Okay, so we have this one other piece that we can work with, and I'm going to find something else to put on there. So right now, basically what's going on with this journal is I am trying to go through, actually disregarding the lace that we're, going signature to signature and putting in. I am trying to go through and do pockets, tucks, belly bands, that sort of thing. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to call it there. So we got belly bands in every signature, and we put some of this lace in every signature, and we put some rickrack on. So we're moving right along in here. I'm hoping that off screen, I will probably work on doing some more pockets and tucks so that next time we come on, hopefully we can work on cards and things to go in them, and we can get this close to done. I don't know what I'm going to do for decorating pages, but I'm sure that will also come up. And yeah, so this is a lot of fun, guys. I'm having fun with it. It's different and it's difficult, but it's fun. So I will see you guys in the next Pick a Project video. Come along and work on one of your projects with me. Bye-bye.